Hello, Galaxy. I'm Chris Perillo. Happy Sunday. I spent the greater part of my day, yes, not just watching MakerDeck and sometimes watching after MakerDeck, printing on MakerDeck, certainly, but also listening to and watching old 70s and 80s commercials, mostly 80s. But it's really funny, like, the style of the style of a 70s commercial needs to come back. I just feel it needs to make a comeback. Silver Sunbeam, thank you so much for your support.
_ Silver Sunbeam just resubscribed for 6 months.
Appreciate that resubscription. I'm printing in blue right now because it's Bugman's birthday. I didn't realize it until today. The model was put out there. Fix'em Dude modeled it. We retweeted it from the MakerDeck account like almost first thing this morning, and I was printing other things with the tricolor filament from Yusu. I sent the links to the person who reached out by way of Twitch, but I haven't heard back from her yet. Because I'd like to try more of that filament. You know what? Hang on just a second. We've heard this music before. Not that, repetitive music is a problem. It's just that generally speaking, I like to have, somewhat of a mix. And luckily, we got past that hurdle on MakerDeck now that StreamYard allows you to upload unique music. Like, as long as it streams safe for Twitch, certainly. Of course, the bigger problem is finding music we can all agree upon.
Just resubscribed for 8 months.
Thank you. Thank you, Ian. Very appreciated. Happy to have you here. Happy Sunday. Hang on just a second. Yeah, I'm gonna have to detangle this after Bugman's print is done. And I even have a good overnight print. I'm gonna be printing like little blue Pac-Man ghosts. I thought that would be fun. Little Pac-Man ghosts. But I gotta find like I brought R2D2s. So I took the Yoda statue to my coffee shop, right? The one that I printed. Hello, Famicom. Good to see you. Welcome in. So I took the broken Yoda statue, the one that didn't work, into the coffee shop, and then when I went there today, someone else had brought a 3D printed Darth Vader. I'm like, because I was gonna like bring in like one of these here, one of these Eastman Vader busts. Here's one of them that I printed. This is the one that I like more. I like the combo on this. So I was gonna bring this Vader bust in to the coffee shop and put it down. I figured they'd have fun with it. Well, I need to glue that sooner rather than later. Anyway, someone else brought a Vader in. I'm like, but that ruins the bust that I was gonna bring in because I can't bring in 2 Vaders. That's weird. Since I have...
Oh, that does happen every once in a while. That can't be good.
Since I have the blue on, I thought I'd try to find a good R2D2, even though I've brought in R2D2 baubles before. I have. So I don't know if they've already given them away or they're in the back. But I took in like one of these filaments colored Grogu, right? One of these rainbow colored Grogu. So that got put out. And then a Kali Dragon in the same filament. But I was thinking, since I have the blue on for Bugman's glasses, I thought, why not, print up an R2? But I think I've already got an R2. I'm not sure what else. What else is blue and in Star Wars? What's a good Star Wars blue? Can't have too many Vaders, Liz. That's true. Hello, Darth Gallum. Hello. How are you? How art thou? I'm doing well. Well enough. I'm trying to, I'm doing better now. I'm trying to, honestly, and it's not even a goal, eat 3 apples a day. Seriously. For some reason, I'm loving apples right now. I couldn't even tell you why. I mean, they're filling, certainly. Carrots and apples for some reason. I think it's the crunch. You've been writing most of the day. Oh, boy. Chiss, Blue Milk, Pentorans, Max Rebo. Ooh. Is there a good Max Rebo model? They wouldn't know a Thrawn, though. Blue Milk. Is there a Blue Milk model that would make sense? I wonder.
Lord Brit has requested your presence immediately. Sincerely, Sith Lord Brit the Third.
Indeed, the one and only, a Twi'lek. I'm not sure if there's a good model for one. I have a feeling I brought in the figurines and stuff like that, but I have a feeling the bigger figs and the these types of models, the busts, will work best. I feel, god damn, dude. I got butterfingers today. Astra Caleb, this is Bugman's glasses. It's his birthday today. This is the model that was made by Fix 'em Dude. And so I am printing it as I reach over to pick up the Vader that flew, the flying Vader. I don't know which one I like more. I don't know if I like the redmost or the bluemost, because the redmost has got hints of blue and hints of green, but of course is mostly red. And I think maybe I do like this one a little more. I feel Krusty in the middle of building a Voron.
Rated my stream with 18 viewers.
Krusty, did you finish? Okay, I'm done with the Vaders until they get glued. So wait, Krusty, did you finish it? Krusty had a whole bag of not Lego parts, what looked to be the worst Lego set ever. He's building a Voron. Oh, I am sitting up straight. If I sat up any more straight, my spine would shoot straight out of my ass. So anyway, Krusty, did you finish it? Because he was just starting. He was just starting his, the Voron dumping. And, it's finished? Okay, good. Because I was like, dude, if I had to do it, then that would take me a long time. I could not even begin to do anything close to Voron building. Not just because I don't have the space. What would I do with it? Well, you'd 3D print things. I've got 2 printers. And right now, I'm not using one. I'm using the other. The one that's in front of me. Just curious, anyone here see the VR miniseries Vader or more? I've heard of it, have not seen it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to direct your attention to the Midnight Smith. He is currently asking what this new shiny... Is there a shiny thing? There's some new shiny thing. Let's look around. What do we see? The Vader bust, that's new, and that's shiny. The other Vader bust, that's also new, and also just as shiny. My Star Wars Slinky, not very shiny. Stormtrooper arm for a figure that I've yet to complete. I don't know. The filament is a Yusu. They sent it. Hopefully they'll send more. And with that, I've been printing all sorts of multicolored, awesome things like the Vader bust. It's green, it's blue, it's red, or it is red, green. I gotta glue that. red, green, and blue. Which is it? Those are 2 different models, by the way. Very happy with this filament, as a matter of fact. Thank you, Monsoon Josh. Very appreciated. And YouTube BC23D. Thank you. And welcome in, Duo Dreamer. Thank you for using your Prime subscription on little old me.
Monsoon Josh 3D cheered X100.
Very appreciated.
Let's get this hype train going.
Indeed. Indeedy do. Indeedy Scooby Dooby Doo. Where are you? We need some hype from you now. You know what? It's been a while. Do we still have... Give me a second. We do. Remember this? There we go. That's a nice shiny reminder. What am I... You know, I don't know. I'm going to... Like, after these Bugman glass, I'm just doing the frames. I'm not sure I'm doing the whole thing. I'm looking at it going, I wonder if Jedi would have fun with them. But I don't know. These will, you know, because these are 3D printed things that I print, and then kids in the neighborhood love playing with them. Oh, dang it. I had my last popsicle today. I mean, like, we can't get any more. I recently picked some up and had one today. You know, to celebrate the weekend. Hello, Troy Stennett. Good to see you. Welcome back. Hope you've been good and busy. Good and busy. Or if not busy, then at least good. Yeah? Yeah. Ryu, hang on. Do you stream? You stream. Thank you for the raid.
With 1 viewers.
Very appreciated. I hope y'all were having fun over there. Thank you. Happy to have you. Welcome in. Mad Cat, Mad Cat loves tagging me on Twitter with those little Star Wars images. And I love Accelerate. Everyone else seems to love it too when I get tagged in those and I accelerate them. So thank you for that. Thank you for tagging on Twitter. Get your makes in today, by the way, on Twitter. Tag MakerDeck if you can. I know you can. Also on Instagram, tag @MakerDeck. And there's a possibility that we'll be able to accelerate it in our story on Instagram. If you're not aware, we are on Instagram now. And we'll accelerate most of the people. Hang on. Sorry, when I hear with kids in the house, I have to like listen in to make sure there's no like screaming afterwards. No screaming. Anytime working on a print right now for the family of a victim. Oh, yeah, Mad Cat. Wow. Wow, is there a campaign that's happening there? Ryu, it is good to see you. I hope you are doing well. I hope you've been well. If your name's Manuel, I hope you are awesome. I was trying to think anything that ends in well. Not one of my streams, that's for sure. Lone Mountain Knife Company, who are you and what have you done with your... Dude, I shaved. I shaved today, as a matter of fact. Not my nose hair. No, I like keeping my nose hair long enough so that I can braid it. So, Krusty was streaming today. You should follow him. Ryu, thank you for the raid. Follow him. And Lone Mountain Knife Company. Oh, man. Every time I talk about the world's okayest blacksmith, I get gassy. Oh, man. My filament is all tangled. I'm going to have to, like, detangle this as soon as the print is done. It'll run out, but, like, in order to... Because otherwise, in the middle of the night, this thing's going to snap. Not a good thing. You don't want your filament to snap. Not a good feeling. Not a good sound. Yeah, Baby Sharks. I'm not. Thank you, Krusty. I'm not going to sing it. Random question. Have you tried printing in the X1 without the AMS? No, I have not yet. Midnight Smith. Oh, someone was asking. Hang on. I didn't reply. Someone said, are you not using the carbon or the Bamboo Lab anymore? No, I am. It's just right now they're like on the cusp of releasing the final software, and because there was an issue I had with logging into the cloud, and then I couldn't find the phone to more easily do it. I'm like, screw it, I'll just wait. There's nothing in the immediate term that I need to print on the X1 Carbon or the Carbon X1. So I'm just gonna wait until the software and the mobile app is finalized. And then I'll be good because I'll be able to work it into my workflow better than the way that I had been doing it. So.
Some dude cheer Dex
Oh, Ian was asking.
Baby
Thank you,
shark toot, toot,
Famicom.
toot, 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 toot.
Thank you, Fix'em Dude. Really appreciate it. No, really. Like, truly. This is the look of appreciation. It's also the look of constipation, by the way. So sometimes people don't know whether I'm constipated or appreciation-ing. Mad Cat's making vegan pecan pie bites. Nice. Oh, cool. I'd try those. Diana is currently making some, doing up some squash. I found squash in this, and grabbed it, and I like it firm. I like my squash firm. I like my squash like I like my PLA prints. Firm. So she's making it. Nothing fancy, nothing, not putting anything. So I may very well be eating squash. I prefer my squash not squished. My favorite squash, by the way, spaghetti squash. If you've never had spaghetti squash, that's fun. I remember when people were telling me, oh, it's like a substitute for spaghetti. And I had it, and I'm like, you're nuts. Thank you, everybody, for participating in the hype train. You're nuts. Well, good luck with that, Mad Cat. Enjoy. I'll have to enjoy vicariously. Hello, Hutch's Makerspace. Right now, I'm babysitting my filament to make sure it doesn't snap. Somehow it got wrapped up on itself.
Almonds, folks.
So, no, not almonds, pecans. There is a difference. If you don't know the difference between pecans and almonds, you're nuts. Now, I could forgive you if you didn't know the difference between pecans and walnuts. I could forgive you. Not that you needed my forgiveness for it. Yeah, hype light is... Oh, the hype train's over. Never mind, it ended a minute ago. Okay. Didn't quite make it out of the station. Or we get through level 1. There we go. Let's turn that off. Pecan pie. Wreck Outlaw. Rack, how you doing? Chris, jump. It doesn't take much to get me to jump. Like crisscross will make you jump. You know what else will make you jump? Seeing what everybody made today. Starting with Yosemite Sam, I can tell, even without even looking at the name, I can tell you, Steven did this, Steven Poole. What a fantastic artist. What an amazing maker. Pecans taste different by the state. Really, BC? I did not know that. I learned something new. That's outstanding. So's this print. Wow. Midnight Smith finished 3-headed dragon. Whoa, dude. Is that like a Zelda thing there? Yeah, fix him, dude. I totally agree. Steven is just always on point. I don't think Steven's ever had a bad make in his life. Georgia pecans are the best. See, I can't judge. Decibel finally finished before midnight. His crusty mug on fire. Let's see here. He's got it spinning around for the practical printing and the maker decking and the catting. Very practical. Very incredibly practical. Many plants will taste different by the soil they're grown in. Oh, that makes sense. Hey, Omaha, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. If your mug is crusty, you should wash it. That's true. If the mug, yeah, I totally agree. The best kind of mug, honestly, is a frosty mug for root beer. A&W root beer with that frosty mug taste. I didn't hear that commercial today. A&W root beer with that frosty mug taste. See, all 70s commercials sounded the same, inevitably. I mean, they were slight variations, but they all sounded the same. There's Krusty thanking everybody for the prints. Otter's Danger Den made a photo. Did something analog funny. Decibel did a clock spring inflection, not to be confused with the clock spring infection vase. Off to VR chat. Well, good luck, Famicom. Doing great. Just finished setting up your 3rd filament shelf. Wow. I'm trying to get through filaments before they need shelves. 3D Jeff's got some Mando helmets. That's one thing I do not yet really officially have. Let's give you a party there. Although I do have a Boba Fett Black Series helmet en route. Going in the official. Everyone else is 3D printing helmets. Me, I'm buying them. That's my helmet experience. Omaha 3D prints. It fires the cannonballs, barely. Well, at least no one's going to get injured then. That's kind of cool. Mr. Eggman doing a roided out turtle. Dang it. Hang on. It's not going. Oh, dude. Oh, man. Come on. Crap. Hang on. It is way stuck in here. Oh, man. If that doesn't snap.
Oh, that does happen every once in a while. That can't be good.
Dude, that's going to snap. Okay, I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. Because it's almost done. 4 minutes left. I'm a little worried about... Oh, that's going to... Dude, it's a stress point now on the filament. Oh, shh. All right, let's see if it makes it. We'll see if it makes it. Mr. Eggman, good job on the roided turtle. Hey, Mitsu Level. We're going to find out whether or not this filament's going to snap on its own. Because it got caught up, like some of the printed solid spools, it went under where it should have gone. So I gotta fix it. Midnight Smith, really excited, stupidly excited about this. Made a spray booth, 90% materials I had laying around. Used that wood just in case. Worked so well. Oh, cool, smart. Oh, actually, it's really smart for particles. I didn't even think about doing that. Probably better, safer, cleaner. Midnight Smith finished a Hex 3D mug. Smooth with UV resin, primer, airbrush, then clear coat. So this will be food safe? This will be a food safe mug, correct? First part of message board with a special message for Krusty. Oh, cool. So he printed, I didn't know you could do this. You could do a message board. You can 3D print a message board. Oh, sorry, I missed the great prints and stuff. Sorry, let me scroll up. I don't want to leave anybody out. If I did it for one person, I should do it for everybody. That is fair. At least, oops, sorry. Did not mean to take one away there. There we go. The board is neat. I agree. I kind of want to print one of those. I really kind of do. That's really neat. And I've got like I've got an official like licensed Star Wars one too. Silver Sunbeam, mid-century modern birdhouse, printed over several days using printed solid Jesse and Polymaker Polylite PLA. That's looking good. Looking good. Looking great. Oh, there's Pink doing full Bugman glasses. I'm just going with I just printed whatever the model was and just on the mini, just the base. Liz has got a blue. I'll have a blue crusty mug without you. Iskra in her Bugman birthday glasses. They fit. Look at that. Wow. Wow, they fit. That is insane. I hope your body survived the scratching and the biting after that, Liz. Hope you didn't bleed out. Decibel's also got birthday boy glasses. I'm not sure if Bugman is on the Discord server, but Bugman is, however...
Will the mayor have just resubscribed for 9 months.
Thank you, Will. Bugman did just start following MakerDeck today. So I know Bugman is on MakerDeck. I'm not sure he's on the Discord server. But that is what I'm printing right there, right now. Right there, right now, right there, right now. Speaking of Discord server, I updated the Discord header to the new background one that Fix'em Dude made. That's the Tron sunrise of sorts. Saw this earlier. Not a MakerDeck make, but like someone is working on a new print-and-play surprise egg design. But it's cool, little like a mini dump truck that actually dumps. Print in place? Like incredible. That's so cool. I want to keep an eye on that. There's Steven coming in again with that make and tagging the message board. Wait a minute. Pink. Wait a minute. How is... No. MakerDeck is following Pink. Hang on. No. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I thought MakerDeck was already following Pink. My bad. Sorry, Pink. Sorry. Well, fix that problem. MakerDeck quote tweeted, This is a Caleb. Sorry about that. An old man Ninja Turtle. So it's like you can get the files to make your own Ninja Turtles. Here, let me actually click through. It's on printables, but like you can make your own, design your own Ninja Turtle. Well, design your own. You can print your own, right? Like a Playmate style. This is really kind of cool. I'm not into turtles or collecting. The only turtles I have really are the Super 7 turtles. But I saw that and I'm like, oh, let's accelerate. Randomize Y. Caught Subsector 3D printing one of her models on MakerDeck, and that made her day. So I thought that was really cool when that happens. Liz got a nice tweet out this morning saying, happy birthday to Bugman140. I got to get my photo posted here in a second using Bugman's B-Day. Bugman's B-Day. Just copy that. See, we're already following Bugman, that's for sure. There's Fix'em Dude's tweet. We accelerated with the model earlier as well. And then Zolon coming in with his Krusty mug yesterday. And I'm pretty sure that is the end of today's tweet list. Capping off with Jason Cummings, a.k.a. Imperial 3D, doing a flexi elephant. Twitter unfollows me from people all the time. See, I thought we were following. I'm pretty sure we were. You forgot to print these in between the failed Iron Man helmet prints. Remember, kids, measure twice, slice once. Yes, Mitsu Level, that is very, very important. Only time important. Only Bugman important. All right, now I have to fix this filament. This is not. Clipping the filament. Yep, that's where it went under. Okay, got it. Fixed it. Jeez, crackers. I've done this a few times. Something I needed to tell you before I forget. Started watching Blackbird last night before. So good. If you have Apple TV, people ask, Chris, what's your favorite Apple product? I'm telling you, my favorite Apple product is Apple TV Plus. So worth the money. So worth it. Oh, it is so good. Okay, now let us unload that filament. Yours is apple pie. Nah, that doesn't count. I love apple pie. It's tasty. I don't have it often enough. Let me click this thing. Let me wait. Is it gonna go? Theoretically, this fixes the problem. Love these little dragon bits. Anyway, Blackbird. If it's not on your watch list, get it on your watch list. Fading out at night. I like watching my shows. I think that's the only one I had to. Ooh, there's stringing there with the shaft. I guess I can take that off. Huh? Alright, we're gonna stage the photo. And I gotta think. I don't know, is there a Thrawn bust? Sith Lord Brit would know. This unfortunately got sacrificed. Yeah, made it. With the kink, yeah, okay. The kink made it. Good. So, at least got that going for me. Now all this stuff has got to get melted into scrap. Sent to the spice mines of Kessel. But if I'm reloading blue, I don't need to worry about changing the purging it that much. Ah! Come on, go, go! Of course, now it's not gonna take. Come on. Woo, 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 woo! Stick going in. Filament is on its way. No. Retry that. Retry. Abort, retry, or fail. No, retry. Sorry. Retry it. Eject. There we go. Now it took it. Now it's good. Now it's got it. There we go. All is happy. Now, I have to get my Bugman shot. Apple fritter? Oh man, y'all are going to make me hungry for dessert now. We have been talking about apples, though, today. Admittedly, we started out me talking about I'm having like an apple, 3 apples a day now, seemingly. Alright, return. But I don't have my next print. The next big blue one I have is an overnight. I've got some Pac-Man ghosts I was gonna print. I'm gonna have to like make sure I put glue down though. That's a big deal. Chris, there was a debate in the Prusa Mini group on Facebook, so I'm curious about your method of fulfillment. Do you load it over or under? Under. By and large, under, because the tube comes down, so it just makes sense to shoot it straight up. I'm not sure there's a difference, honestly. I could be wrong. Give me a second. Okay, cool. I don't know. That's a good question. I'm sure maybe if a mod runs a poll. Hang on. What the frick happened to Maker Deck? Why is everything the angle's off? The camera angle like it fell or something. No. Get fucking bring there. Don't move. Sir, don't stop. Okay. Dear God. Did that work? I have to like readjust. Oh no, that is not going to work because it's not even pointed at the printer anymore. There we go. Okay, now. No. Hi everybody. This is welcome to the jury rigging of the print. Okay, that should work for when I get something printing. But I got blue. What can I do in blue that I haven't done in blue lately? Do I have anything? Loaded on the card. I just did it. I'm not gonna do it. Blue is not necessarily my top choice of a color for like anything. Well, actually, I guess I could do a vintage gonk figure. Those were kind of blue. That was like blue. All right, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do a vintage gonk figure. And now I am also going to clear away everything. There we go, like, get it down. See, look, it looks like I'm wearing, I am wearing glasses, but like, screen grab. There we go. Got it. I've got a couple other things to show you too. I forgot. I gotta grab a couple of others too. But I got the vintage collection, some new vintage collections yesterday. Totally forgot to show them off. This is a Reva vintage collection, so I was happy to get this one more than the Black Series, certainly. Very surprised they turned the Reva vintage collection around so quickly. A new Darth Vader, the Dark Times figure. This is again the vintage collection, so slightly different sculpt and paint app. Of course, as soon as I find more of these, I'll be snapping them up. And then Obi-Wan Kenobi, and I can already tell you that this one I know I'm probably gonna have to grab multiples of, and the reason why is because as long as it's in focus. The reason why is because it comes with a little Lola and a closed Lola. So they come the little Lolas, and I'm sure Jedi's gonna be like, I want the cute little Lola. I want the miniature Lolas. So I already know I'm gonna have to get another one of those. That's gonna happen. 3D Jeff, thank you for hanging. Appreciate it. Appreciate having you here. Thank you for helping Krusty. I believe it was you who helped Krusty with the Voron parts, correct? Yeah, Red, it is pretty cool. It came with a couple of others, but I only have singles of, like an Obi-Wan, which I only need one, and then a Mandalorian that I want to get extras of. So that's the one I've got a check to make sure I can get extras of. Okay, now, why is it not in focus? Oh, man. Oh, it is in focus. Never mind. Wait, what? No. Get in focus. Go. It's not going to get that big, so theoretically. Sometimes this is the problem when you, like, have multiple things happening in the background. There we go. That's a little better. Let's see if that sticks. Let's see how that Bugman photo came out, because I gotta get that tweeted. Oh, I don't need that. Yeah, that's good. Okay. That's funny. Okay, that is good. Now, let's get that tweeted for Bugman. He is the Bugman. He is the Bugman. He is the Bugman. It's Bugman's B-Day for Bugman 140. One of the first people to create models, custom models for me to print. Started this on Maker Deck earlier and just finished in my Twitch stream. I'm bugging out. There we go. Bugging out, is that right? Can I say bugging out? What does bugging out mean? What does that mean? To retreat, no. To flee in panic. To depart in especially a hurry. I'm bugging out. Okay, there we go. Oh, yeah, I'm bugging out. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. It works. Tweeted. There we go. Done. Hashtag used. Thank you, everybody, for making that possible. I have... Let me make sure. Yeah, I'll do a couple of these gonk droids. I'll take one in to the coffee shop. It's a gonk droid. What's wrong with my camera? It's blurry. It's not Vaseline. It's like, this is what I was just wrestling with it. You must have missed it, Krusty. It's not. I knocked it, and when I knocked it, it got blurry. So it's going in and out and in and out. So let's do this. So sometimes I have to adjust it. Let's see if that blurs again. Sometimes I know when it's moving, whether or not it's going to blur out. Okay, that should be better. Bet they'd like a Badonka Gonk. I don't even know if they know what a Gonk is. Like, they know the Yodas, and they know the Darth Vaders, and I'm sure they know the commons. I may end up doing, like, a C3P, a low-poly 3PO for them. I think they'd get a kick out of that. Maybe I'll do the low-poly R2 for them in this blue as well. I gotta get white, though. I have to print something in white for the Stormtrooper, so maybe I'll do the low-poly R2 in white. I'll do that. I'll do a low poly in white. Or low poly. That's what I can do for the R2. I'll do it in white, though. Because like I said, I need to finish this other trooper, and I need to get out the white. See, I kind of think, like, you know, I in terms of what I'm printing, it's like, well, I've got these colors. So I'm going to use these colors, right? But then sometimes it is Silver Robot. Low poly Silver Robot, I think. Yes, that's the R2. Yeah, that'll look great. Oh, they're going to love that. And that'll take, like, no time at all. Like a 10% infill. I've got to meet this other guy. Like, there's another guy whose name's Chris, who goes to the same coffee shop. So I'm going to say, I'm going to put these there, and I'm going to say, hey, when Chris comes, could you give him this chip? And I'm going to give him a Maker Deck chip, right, with the QR code. Like, could you give him the chip so that he can scan the code and find out about Maker Deck? And we'll meet each other that way through a coffee shop when we just give him 3D printed Star Wars things. He started it. You know what happened? I went in one day and there was a Benchy right there. I'm like, why do you have a Benchy here? Like, what is going on? So someone, brought it in. I'm like, okay. So then I brought in a couple things, and then they disappeared, of course, over time. This was last year, I think, even. Or it was earlier this year, one of the two. And didn't think much of it. And then I went in again. I'm like, it's been a while. Here, have a Star Wars trinket. So then when I brought the Yoda in, that's when... And then he brings the Vader in. I'm like, all right, it's on. It's on. So they're going to get a Gonk. They're going to get... I'm going to print another one of these for me, too. They're going to get a Gonk. And they're going to get an R2-D2. But one a day. Like, I can't bring them all in one day. Like, it's like, here's a Gonk droid. Here's a, here's an R2-D2. Because I know he's using the same models I am. I've seen the Vader before. It's not even the best Vader, honestly. It's not a great Vader. Not that we need to give gifts and trinkets to the local coffee shop, but hey, as long as they're not turning it down, who am I to argue? Plus, it's paid for a few espressos, so I've gotten them for free. So it's funny. We're both named Chris. We both go to the same coffee shop. We both 3D print. It's just funny. It's just funny. Are we rewriting Sleepless in Seattle as Stalker in the coffee shop? Yes. Yes. I'm not. This is not keeping me up at night. But I was just trying to think, like, what other Star Wars goodies I can take in. I did, like, now I'm debating, like, cause I have the Vaders, right? I did the Vaders, and the Vaders are great. But he already brought in a Vader. And I brought in this filament, I brought in a Grogu in this filament, right? The fun rainbowy filament. So I may end up not bringing the Vader bust in and just put it somewhere else. The Vader bust I knew I was going to keep here, though, in the play shop somewhere. Like the blue-red barely green one. I think I like the blue-red barely green one a little bit more. And then this one will float elsewhere. Potentially even be a gift for somebody. And the Pac-Man Ghost I'm going to keep around for Halloween, too. Am I the only one super curious about this coffee shop? Yes, you must be. It is a... It's just a local coffee shop. They don't have anything to do with 3D printing at all. Wait, do I need to do a brim? I don't think I'll need to do a brim on this. Yeah, I won't need to do a brim. Oop. Hey, Krillin. Are you sure it's not you sleepwalking? I'm sure it's not me. I'm sure it's not like a Tyler Durden Fight Club thing. I'm fairly confident it's not a Fight Club thing. Fairly confident. That's my overnight. Overnight in blue. Like 12 Pac-Man ghosts. Preparing. But until and then bedtime is going to be this gonk. It's going to take a little over 2 hours. This is the assemble gonk, right? The gonk assembly. I'll take. In fact, I'll do this tomorrow. I'll take a picture. I took one. I don't think I did. I posted it on Discord. I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. But the Yoda one that broke is the first one I took in, and they kind of got excited about that. Hang on. Yeah, the first layer there looked a little weird, but it should survive. Not too worried about the glue stick on this one. Now, the ghost, on the other hand, the ghost will need a glue stick. I am a bit concerned about that. All this interrupted my flow. The coffee shop interrupted my flow. Not that I'm complaining about it, you know, I'm not. Give me a second. Too tall. I was trying to even that out. Bring it up just a skosh. It seemed like Diana knocked the camera, and then since she knocked the camera, everything was just kind of off. Now I feel like since they put the Yoda out, and someone at least put the Grogu out, and the Vader came in, there was, so Vader, Yoda, Grogu, and then I got a little Cali Dragon. I brought in a little Cali Dragon as well. I'm going to expand the until they tell me to stop. I'm gonna do it because it's fun. And hey, maybe if hey, you know, I've got these maker deck. Here's my coin. These are my cards, basically. If they let me put the little chips out, I'll say, yeah, here. This is where they can find maker deck. Here's my card, basically. I'll bring in some chips. You know, with the QR code, and put them right by it. Chris will take one, I hope. Low Sync, thank you so much for the follow. Oh, and the stretch. Oh, ooh, good stretch. Needed that stretch. Oh, man. You're going to give me that stretch. Oh, man. Got me to yawn. Did you see that Narcasm was just asking about the CR30, asking if the Creality was a CR30 was a good printer? But no one really answered the question on MakerDeck. Oops. Liz answered, not sure, but does anybody have any experience with the Creality CR30? Looks like Narcasm may need the help. Pink Pictionary, fair enough. Thank you, Liz, for replying, but let's see if we can get some help if he's still there. Ow. I got a sore nose, too. All right, so this is a Paint Pictionary. I'm going to go over here. I was waiting for. Is that it? Krusty? Okay. This is what Krusty wanted. I don't know, that's the word I see. That's the first word. Oh. Well, we're going with this anyway. Yes. TP, Bob. It is TP, but you can't squeeze it. Don't squeeze the Charmin. That's how you know you're old. Mr. Whipple. How do I know these characters? How do I know these people? How do I know? Because I'm old. That's how. No, the Bears suck. Mr. Whipple was awesome. Mr. Whipple could kick the Bears' asses. All of the Bears. Filament is under. How's your TP? My filament's under. It's fine. Here, it's extruding great. It's an old commercial seen it before somewhere, for sure. Draw Mr. Whipple. I seem to remember he looked a lot like Mr. Hooper from. He looked like Mr. Hooper from Sesame Street, like old, kind of balding, white guy. Pretty much like all All the old commercials there. How you doing, Los Inc. or Los Inc? You joined at a very interesting time. I am extruding extremely well. Oh, sorry, you gotta zoom in there. Forgot I had the second monitor on the back. I am extruding extremely well, though this is not Polymaker. This is printed solid. I needed some blue, and I don't have a Polymaker blue. I know I've got to get my next order in for Nick. I just haven't done it yet. Okay, now I'm looking here. My eyes bother me. I need to get more eye drops. Charmin. Okay, now Liz has got one. We've done this one before. I know we've done this one. Huh. Yes, it's an Ewok. I didn't even get the chance to draw the cowl. There we go. There you go. Almost looks like Zach Rutledge. That is the Zach Rutledge of Ewoks. There. Had a chance to hang out with Zach very briefly today on AZ Pinoy's stream, as a matter of fact. They may still be streaming. He was putting together a Back to the Future model, or at least AZ was. Zach was putting together a guitar. Speaking of Back to the Future, we started to watch it. Jedi felt sick. That was our Back to the Future. That was how our Back to the Future evening turned out. It didn't happen. There was no so we're gonna have to go back to Back to the Future in the future. Have to be either for Friday night or Saturday night. I don't know. Man. I mean, I'd eaten all my popcorn. I was like done with my popcorn. Barely. I mean, I'm just eating it. And then she felt sick. She was fine though. She bounced back. Just probably a brief bug. I'm glad that she didn't get like fully sick, but you know it was kind of touch and go there for a bit. They ended up crashing on Diana's floor. I'm like, okay, well, I was like, well, I wouldn't put her in bed because the last thing you want is be cleaning those sheets. Been there, done that. No, thank you. Not gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent at this juncture. Pukey sheets. Look at the Discord. Liz, what Discord? Oh, okay. Liz, you can't just say Discord. I've got a lot of Discords. I've got a lot of channels. You got to be specific. But I see it. Perfect. No, even when you say mod chat, just say check out mod chat. No, I'm good. Because sometimes it's maybe in show and tell. Sometimes I'm checking out Cantina. But that's awesome, Zombie Hedgehog. He's got a Maker Deck shirt representing Maker Deck from the mountain. Zombie Hedgehog, is he still here? Zombie Hedgehog on Twitter? Tweet that, man. Tweet that. That's awesome. That's so cool. Oh, you are here. Zombie, are you on Twitter? Could you tweet and tag us? That's epic. Going where Maker Deck never thought it would go. Oh yeah, let me actually tweet. Yeah, for sure, Zombie. Tweet and tag at Maker Deck. It'd be awesome because that's the kind of stuff I like to accelerate. I think Liz didn't someone post there's a Redbubble coupon or free shipping on Redbubble right now. Free shipping if you have over, like, what was it, $50 worth of merch from across Redbubble. Free shipping. That's a pretty good deal. That could save you a few bucks. I think it's free shipping right now on Redbubble. Kind of glad we went... Oh, 65. Thank you, Pink. I'm kind of glad we went with Redbubble. There's been a couple of really good deals. The 20% off recently. That was nice. That's when we picked up our Maker Deck merch. And then this, hearing that you can get free shipping. It's just nice. Anyway, thank you, Zombie. Thank you, Liz, for calling that to my attention. Tomorrow is Monday. And this is where I start thinking, I've got to put in a request that I would like to take. I don't take vacation days. I would like to take 3-day weekend days. And I want Monday to be my 3-day weekend day. I don't think generally right now at least, I don't think that's going to be a problem. Yeah, Monday, Brecor Justin, it sucks. It does. Because new things come, new challenges come flooding in. New meetings come flooding in. New emails, the flurry of emails inevitably come flooding in. She-Hulk, I guess, is going to be spinning up in the next few weeks. I caught a tweet about that. I'll be watching that contemporaneously. Maybe this time I'll be able to rope in the family to watch something contemporaneously. Maybe. I don't know. It premieres August 17th. So in about a month. Okay. That's close. That's pretty good. That's good. I can live for a month. Not that I'm like, absolutely needing it right now. I'm not exactly in between shows. I started The Old Man today, briefly. And I'm like, I was like, okay, the premise sounds interesting. But it's like a lot of backstory that they don't clue you in on that you have to figure out. And it's like, okay, what? Huh? So I'm not sold on the storytelling yet. You don't like Mondays, Mighty Bean. There are probably people out there who love Mondays. Those are the people, who want to jump on the phone to have a meeting first thing Monday morning. Hey, how was your weekend? I'm drinking decaf, damn it. It's good. It's normal. It's fine. It was okay. Great. Perfect. Oh, no, we're not having a meeting. There's a reason I don't like jumping on the phone in the morning. I don't even like jumping on the phone at night. I don't like jumping on the phone, period. Unless I need something, that's it. That's the only time. Everything else can be reserved for whatever the collaboration platform is. Like, okay, what needs to be telegraphed? No, I will. I will jump on the phone. If it breaks the phone, I will jump on it. When we had babies at home, going to the office on Monday was nice. Yeah, I'm sure. Respite. You're doing a rewatch of Stargate Atlantis. Never watched it. I thought there was going to be a new Stargate series coming out. I thought. If you jump on the phone, doesn't it break? It does. If it's a bad phone. Good phones, they can take a lick and keep on ticking. Zombie actually tweeted for once. Indeed, he did. I can see the tweet. It has now been retweeted and favorited. Oh, look at that! Wear a favorite shirt while hiking. Level of shirt designs fixed dude on Maker Deck Art. Check out Maker Deck. Dude, it's perfect. Look at that. Elevation. I think I'm over. That's a mountain? What's my elevation? Do I know my elevation? Do I have a compass? Hang on. I think I have a compass. Yeah, I have a compass. I don't really use it that much. What's my elevation? Rotate your wrist to calibrate the compass. Hang on, I gotta knock over the microphone. Okay. Wait a minute. It doesn't... Incline 5. To show altitude, turn on location. Location. Use location. I agree. Sure. There we go. Hang on, I'm getting my elevation right now. I am... altitude, 134 meters. So I'm at 134 meters. I guess you're higher than I am. I'm at 134 meters right now. You're at 387. So I'm 134 above sea level. Pressure 1001 HPA, whatever HPA is. Huh, I've never used it before. And then I get my latitude and longitude on here as well. That's kind of cool. Didn't even know. North, magnetic north, altitude unit, meters, pressure unit, use current location. Cool! I used a compass. Started watching the X-Files. Never got into it. Too scary. Oh, I'd rather walk on Lego, Krusty. Between the two, thank you. I'd rather walk on Lego. Yes, David Hewlett does stream. He's actually rated MakerDeck a few times. I'm very grateful for that. We've chatted. I've had him on the show before when Barnacles and I were raising money for Gimpy God when he lost his home in a fire. So that was the last time I really talked to him in real time, at least. There's an R2 duck. That is weird. People will mash together any two models, right? I need to go grab my eye drops because I just feel like my left eye is starting to wig out. I can feel like the pre-wigging out, you know? So I'm sensitive to the wigging out. I've not tried the beta slicer yet, Zombie Hedgehog. I've done betas in the past for the Prusa Slicer, but inevitably they just kept dropping and dropping. So I usually wait for the final versions for Prusa Slicer, unless there's something I absolutely want to try. The only thing in the new Prusa Slicer that I'd like to try is the new filament type, or the infill type. That could save a lot of filament. Variable line width. What's that? What's variable line width? What would you use that for? I would like new supports. I would like tree supports the way the bamboo does it. I would on the Prusa Slicer. Like, no more gap fill. Like what? I don't even know if I do gap fill. Thicker lines to fill in small areas. Oh, yeah. I know what you're saying. Yep. Better seam placement. I read better seam placement, automatic. And is it an automatic thicker lines to fill small areas? I think those are automatic. So wasting less filament. Your left eye's been twitching for 2 months. Ended up taking magnesium and it stopped. Really? Did you like put the magnesium in your eye? My eye's not twitching. It's just sometimes I wake up and I scratch my cornea. My eyelid scratches my cornea. And the eye doctor's like when you need to print a 0.9 wall, use a point with your gap new slicer makes. If that's not something that happens automatic, Zombie Hedgehog, I've never messed with it. I have very sharp eyelids, K2. So give me a second. I'm gonna go grab my my eye drops. Thank you. Oh. Feels somewhat better. Can't see anything right now. 'Cause I had eye drops. Is Mom done with the squash? Easy. Where are your glasses?
I was quiet.
You were crying. Okay. Why? Oh, did you scratch yourself?
Yeah.
That's a scab, dude. You didn't just do it. There's a scab. You did that a while ago, dude. Guaranteed. That's not a fresh cut. Get your glasses. I want to keep the gel in my eyes. I don't want to wipe it all away. I want to like sit there and kind of soak in, if you will. Not wipe everything away, but inevitably now, my eyes are gelatinated. That's what they are. They're gelatinated. They're a gelatinated mess.
Laboratory 424 rated my stream with 35 viewers.
What's this? I've been rated? Wow! Look at everybody who's joining us here. Welcome, Raiders! Hi, I'm Chris Perillo. I love geeking out here every night at 6 p.m. Pacific, just chatting, so feel free to join the conversation. Follows are free. Love to have you here. Welcome to my play shop. Welcome, Raiders! How you doing? Jeff, I had a chance to catch you briefly. You were like playing in code. Like you were actually programming. You were like showing and explaining what you were doing in the robot, and I was like, okay. I'm listening and I'm following the bouncing ball, but I'm glad it was you that was doing the programming, because the extent of my programming knowledge began and pretty much ended with basic. Like, 10 print hello world, 20 go to 10 run. That was the beginning and end of it. And so looking at your screen of code, I'm like, that's an operation, yes? That's a variable? That's a string. That's a command. Oh no, actually Laboratory, aka Jeff. And by the way, if you're not following Laboratory 424, if you want true geekiness, give him a follow. For real. Like way true geekiness. Me, I'm pretending to be a geek. I'm me, the one you're talking to right now, I'm the real Muppet. The cutaway for the raid, that's the real Chris Perillo. I'm the real Muppet. I'm being controlled by an individual underneath me. Actually, two individuals. The one person controls the mouth, and the other one is controlling my hand gestures. So my head, and then the hands. I got you can't see it because there's a green screen behind me, and you can't see because I've got sticks. See the stick here? See the stick, right? You can't see the stick here because it's green. And I've chroma keyed. Did you notice? Did you ever stop to notice? There's really no green behind me. That's why. That's why. Alka asks how they coordinate so well. Practice. Years and years and years of practice. Practice makes perfect. Addy Ace, it's okay. I don't mind. I'm okay with being called a Muppet. With every passing year, I'm like Statler and or Waldorf. One of the two. I'm one of them now. And especially when I don't shave or get my hair cut, it's even worse. But I am basically Statler and or Waldorf. That engineer, it is good to see you too, by the way. I'm not going to ask where all the hands are working the mouth. Oh, no, you don't want to know that. I don't want to get into it because some people might be freaked out. Muppets, one of your favorite shows? Yes, and Jeff, they're also on Disney+. The old Muppet shows are currently streaming on Disney+. Fun show to have on in the background as you're doing things or having things. I mean, I have so many screens. I'm usually watching. I've got Maker Deck pretty much 24/7 happening on one screen, and actually on two when I'm looking at the when I'm on the back end, and then sometimes I open up like a YouTube window on a second screen, and then like today I was watching old 70s and 80s TV commercials. I was just watching them because yesterday I was able to watch a couple of Droids cartoons from Disney+. You know, cartoons from back in the day. Saturday morning cartoons. So I watched some commercials. That was fun. And, but a Muppet Show on Disney Plus is just as much fun to have up on a screen, you know, as you're working, as you're doing your thing. And then you can turn your head or you turn your attention to the second screen and say, there's a little segment of the Muppets, or they're singing or they're dancing or whatever and having fun. So my TV across the way is always Maker Deck at this point. 100% of the time, Maker Deck. Or 99%. Anyway. Yes, fan of the Muppets. Muppet is much nicer than the things I call them. That is true, Krusty. It is true. That is very true, Krusty. Mana Mana. Actually, the song, Omaha 3D Prince, oddly enough, is, I believe from... It was a film, an adult film from Sweden. It was a soundtrack from an adult film in Sweden, or an expose or a documentary about adult films in Sweden or something. That's where Mana Mana came from. And then the Muppets picked it up. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I enjoyed the Fraggles. Fraggles have also kind of been rebooted. I tried to get Jedi into it, but it hasn't stuck. She knows of the Fraggles, but she's not watching them all the time. Just doesn't happen. Zombie Hedgehog says, what is Maker Deck? That is a great question. It is not exactly a physical deck. It's more like a virtual deck upon which people can be placed in random patterns, predetermined, and in each of their sections, they are showcasing something that they are making wherever they happen to be streaming into. I was doing my best to do a whole technical discussion around what it is that Maker Deck is. Oh man, oh my god. Hello, I'm Collider, Craftworks NFT Commercial Manager. We would like to offer you, I got a junk mail here. Clearly it's junk. We would like to offer you cooperation in advertising. We're willing to pay you $1,000 for a 30-second video at the beginning of your video. If you think this is not enough, you can offer us another amount, and we will decide if it suits us. We want to promote our Cypher NFT project. If you are interested, we will send you video materials, seeing which you tell me whether you are ready to cooperate or not. If you are interested, please reply to this email. With best regards, Commercial Manager of Collider Craftworks. Period. Clearly that is spam. But what's funny is I actually did a Google Trends search for NFT today, and like traffic is pretty, I'm not saying it's flatlined, but it is nowhere near what it was. I'm like, is it over now? Can we move on? Can we be done with this now? I'll do you one better. Why is Gamora? Where's Gamora? I'll do you one better. Who is Gamora? I'll do you one better. Why is Gamora? That was like the best line of Endgame. Easily. Ah, I miss Guardians of the Galaxy. I miss them. I didn't realize I missed them as much until I got to watching Thor. And then I realized, yeah, I miss them. Now, this coming week, I think we're going to go see the Minions movie. Actually, I know it's been, like, review bombed, right? Because, like, people were, like, dressing in suits or something like that. What is the, what are the reviews? What are the Rotten Tomatoes? 5. Oh, 5 out of 10, 70%. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little nervous about this one. But there's nothing else at the theater that is currently playing that we could all see that would be worth even a discount on. Like, you know, everything is just because I remember it'd be for the full family. I don't even know if I want to. I don't even know if a Jurassic World would be awesome, but I know Jedi would be freaked out. I don't know how Lightyear rated. How is Lightyear? Let's see. I just don't want to. Lightyear. 5.4 out of 10. Oh, that's IMDb. Metacritic is 60%. Yeah, see, a lot of these movies just aren't. They're not worth it. They're not worth it. I'd introduce her to Top Gun. Might be a little. I don't think that's. I don't think it's her kind of film though. That's what it was. Manamana, created by Italian composer Piero Umiliani. He composed scores for exploitation films in the 60s and 70s. It was something like it was an adult. I remember reading about this or learning about this years ago. The Manamana song, the foundation, the roots of the Manamana song. I don't know, man. I already said we'll go to Minions, and now I looked at the reviews and I'm like, Link what? I think that looks like a Wikipedia search. Clearly looks like a Wikipedia search. Could be wrong. Hang on. Reaver is streaming and he's interacting. I can't hear him though. Reaver's really hard to hear. Business is also taking apart shelves. I can't hear him. All right, well, I think we're gonna try Reaver here. Yeah, Subsector's live, but we've recently rated her. We haven't rated Reaver in a while. Hey, Crack Pyrex, good to see you. Welcome in. Hope y'all have the deck, a deckin, one deck a deckin, with 8 people on. At least I think it is 8 people there. Da 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 da. And those are the folks on Maker Deck. Shall we? There we go. Reaver. It's been a while since we said hello. And he's looking to connect with other people who like making and crafting. He has streamed on Maker Deck before too, so he does support the deck. Thank you everybody for hanging on a Sunday evening. I'll keep you posted on the coffee fun, the printed coffee fun. I hope everybody has a good Monday, an outstanding, fun, fantastic Monday. I had an enjoyable time tonight, geeking out with one and all. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. I appreciate you. And at this point, I'm going to leave you to your own devices, and may the Force be with you always. Very appreciated. One and all. We're going to be Tusken rating a fellow maker here on Twitch, Reaver. We rated him out of the blue a while ago. That's how we introduced ourselves. So he will know who we are and where we come from. Happy to say hello to him again. See y'all on Maker Deck in between. Check your deck, although we didn't have a reset today. That will be happening tomorrow afternoon. I'll have an overnight print. Some of y'all may have some as well. Hopefully my overnight print won't fail because I'm doing the Pac-Man ghosts, and they may come off the bed at some point overnight. That will be fun to wake up to. Here we go. Tusken rating Reaver in 3, 2, 1. Get your Perillo Raid and Maker D1 emotes ready. Your Maker D1 Raid emotes, I should say. Perillo Raid, Maker D1 Raid. A couple you got them set. Here we go. Tusken rating in 3, 2, 1. Get in focus. Get in focus. There we go. All right, Reaver. Can't hear him, though. There we go. Yo. There we go. Okay, so he can... It's low,